Assalamualaikum. Before I start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Adham. Today I would like to present the topic about deforestation. The introductions. For your information, deforestation is also known as clearance or clearing of a forest where the land is thereafter converted to a non-forest use. Examples of deforestation include conversions of forest land to farms, ranches, or urban use. Tropical rainforest is where the most concentrated deforestation occurs. Almost 30% of the world is covered by forests, excluding water mass. In temperature climates, natural regeneration of forests stands often will not occur in the absence of disturbance, whether natural or anthropogenic. Furthermore, biodiversity after regeneration harvest often mimics that found after natural disturbance, including the biodiversity loss after naturally occurring rainforest destruction. The locations occurs. Deforestation occurs around the world. True, tropical rainforests are particularly targeted. NASA predicts that if current deforestation levels proceed, the world's rainforest may be completely in as little as 100 years. Furthermore, deforestation has increased rapidly in the past 50 years. It has been practiced throughout history. These are the causes of deforestation. There are many causes of deforestation. The WWF reports that half of the trees illegally removed from forests are used as fuel. Some of the common reasons are to make more land available for housing and urbanizations, to harvest timber to create commercial items such as paper, furniture, and homes, to create ingredients that are highly priced consumer items such as the oil from palm trees, to create room for cattle ranching. These are the examples of the pictures. These are the pictures taken from the satellite. So, methods. Common methods of deforestation are burning trees and clear cutting. These tactics leave the land completely barren and are controversial practices. Clear cutting is when large swaths of land are cut down all at once. Other than that, burning can be done quickly in vast swaths of land or more slowly with the slash and burn technique. Slash and burn agriculture entails cutting down a patch of trees, burning them, and growing crops on the land. The ash from the burnt trees provides some nourishment for the plants and the land is weed-free from the burning. When the soil becomes less nourishing and weeds begin to reappear over years of use, the farmers move on to a new patch of land and begin the process again. Deforestation and climate change. Deforestation is considered to be one of the contributing factors to global climate change. The number one problem caused by deforestation is the impact on the global carbon cycle. Gas molecules that absorb thermal infrared radiations are called greenhouse gases. If greenhouse gases are in large enough quantity, they can force climate change, which is contain carbon dioxide. CO2 is the most prevalent greenhouse gas. The deforestation of trees not only lessens the amount of carbon stored, it also releases carbon dioxide into the air. This is because when trees die, they release the stored carbon. Carbon isn't the only greenhouse gas that is affected by deforestation. Water vapor is also considered a greenhouse gas. Deforestation has decreased global vapor flows from land by 4%. According to a study published by the National Academy of Science, even this slight change in vapor flows can disrupt natural weather patterns and change current climate models. Other effects of deforestation. Forests are complex ecosystems that affect almost every species on the planet. When they are degraded, it can set off a devastating chain of events both locally and around the world. 70% of the world's plants and animals live in forests and are losing their habitats to deforestation. According to National Geographic, loss of habitat can lead to species extinction. It also has negative consequences for medicinal research and local populations who rely on the animals and plants in the forest for hunting and medicine. Other than that, it also affects the water cycles. Trees are important to the water cycle. They absorb rainfall and produce water vapor that is released into the atmosphere. Trees also lessen the pollution in water, according to the North Carolina State University, by stopping polluted runoff. In the Amazon, more than half the water in the ecosystem is held within the plants. Other effects of deforestation is soil erosion. Tree roots anchor the soil. Without trees, the soil is free to wash or blow away, which can lead to vegetation growth problems. The WWF states that scientists estimate that a third of the world's arable land has been lost to deforestation since 1960s. After a clear cutting, cash crops like coffee, soy, and palm oil are planted. Planting these types of trees can cause further soil erosion because their roots cannot hold on to the soil. In addition, it also affects life quality. Soil erosion can also lead to silt entering the lakes, streams and other water sources. This can decrease local water quality and contribute to poor health in population in the area. How to counteracting deforestation? Many believe that to counter deforestation, people simply need to plant more trees. Thus, a massive replanting effort would help to alleviate the problems deforestation causes. It would not solve them all. Reforestation would facilitate restoring the ecosystem service provided by forests, including carbon storage, water cycling, and wildlife habitat, reducing the buildup of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, rebuilding wildlife habitats. Reforestation won't completely fix the damage. For example, Daly points out that forests cannot sequester all of the carbon dioxide humans are emitting to the atmosphere through the burning of fossil fuels and a reduction in fossil fuel emissions. It is still necessary to avoid buildup in the atmosphere. Reforestation will not help with extinction due to deforestation either. In addition to reforestation, some other tactics are being taken to counteract or slow deforestation. Some of them include shifting the human population to a plant-based diet. This would lower the need for land to be cleared for raising livestock. Other than that, Global Forest Watch has also initiated a project to counteract deforestation through awareness. The organization uses satellite technology, open data, and crowdsourcing to detect and alert others of deforestation. Their online community is also encouraged to share their personal experiences and the negative effects of deforestation. That's all. Thank you.